think no need to translate. So what I discussed is about shamatha and vipassana. So shamatha meaning how to make our mind pliable, walkable. So in Tibetan what we call shi meaning like abiding peacefully. Shi is like peacefully, ne meaning abiding. But in another word is mind become pliable, walkable. Because normally our mind does the opposite, right? So I give some example about when you don't want to think about chocolate, what happens? Our mind think about chocolate. So actually you will think about chocolate more. But when you really want to think, for example, if you are going to exam, you prepare all the answers, read so many big books, and as soon as you go to exam hall, half of your mind become empty. And now you see the questions. Oh, what's that? I think I know. What's the answer? Cannot remember. Then when you come out of the exam hall, you remember. Boop, too late. So our mind become what we call not pliable and walkable. So that is not just chocolate in an exam. It will relate with our work, personal life, relationship life, professional life. It's about everything. So now how to work with that? Sometimes what we call monkey mind. Always talking. Bala, 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 yada, 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 yada. Do you have monkey mind? So how many of you have monkey mind? Raise your hand. No, all of you have monkey mind. So the monkey mind does the opposite. So that's what normally we say that. So now how to work with the monkey mind? Just telling yourself that don't think doesn't work. If you say don't think anything, don't think about anything, what happens? Bala, bala, yada, yada. Hello, I'm here. So monkey mind will think more. But if you really want to think, like night time, you need sleep, right? I need to wake up tomorrow early morning. I want to sleep now. What happened? Sleep disappeared. So there are two things, aversion and the craving. Aversion makes things inviting into your life, actually. More chocolate comes. Craving, actually, things look like getting away from you. Right? I need to sleep disappear. So what we call the three causes of suffering. So the first two is aversion and craving. And the base of these two is what we call ignorance, the fundamental cause of the suffering. So when we learn the meditation, we need to learn how to transform our own mind, how to transform the cause of suffering into freedom, into cause of happiness, right? So sometimes what we are learning the secret of our life. Sometimes what I call three lifelong skills that not just working with the meditation, you can bring this into your work, into relationship, and how to eat chocolate also. So, how to learn these three lifelong skills? We begin with the meditation. So let's say when you are concentrating on the breathing, the first skill is what we call okay with not okay. So when your mind watching your breathing, then what happens? Normally, oh, am I being right? Or maybe no, who knows? I'm not meditating well. How can I tell I'm in the meditation or not? Actually, I'm thinking a lot about my life, my work, to do this. Maybe you're thinking about smartphone, So I post something on my social media account, beautiful picture of Swiss mountains. How many likes, As soon as I finish from this teaching, I will look at these comments. Or I have to answer all the emails. I might have a lot of emails. So that's normal. We think about that. So when we think about that, what happens? Let them come, let them go. Don't try to resist. Don't try to block. Don't try to push away. Then what happens? You think more, right? No chocolate, what happens? More chocolate will come. So the first skill is what we call learning okay with not okay. And actually, that learning okay with not okay is transforming what we call the aversion, transform into love and compassion. Aversion become openness. Aversion become self-compassion. So, transforming. Not try to get rid of thinking, but they are transforming. Now we need to learn second skill. The second skill is, if you learn okay with not okay, but then lost with that, then big problem. So you go to the restaurant, soon you will go to restaurant, right? And then waiter come to you, waiter asks you, what do you like? You say, oh, okay, everything okay. Then you cannot get any food. And you go to your workplace, your boss, colleague, ask you, oh, what should we do? You say, oh, everything okay. Then your boss will fire you. So, first skill, we learn okay, we learn okay, but then we are not lost with it. We need to bring back to the awareness, back to the purpose, back to the meaning. So, to be aware, concentration, presence, awareness. So the second skill is you are learning the concentration, learning the awareness, learning the focus, back to the breathing again. Again, remember about the poem? Short time, many time. So then, that bring back to the present moment is transforming what we call craving into awareness. So normally, craving is like a magnetizing, what we call magnetic field. Automatically drawn our attention and lost with it. But now, you will not lose. You're back to the awareness. So the craving transforms into awareness. Number 3, ignorant. The baseline of all this is what we call ignorant. Ignorant meaning not seeing the reality as they are. So we have preconcept, prejudge, so many things. So now when you watch your breathing, your mind being with the breathing as they are. Natural breathing also. And you are to be aware of the breathing as they are. So that is the beginning of wisdom. So ignorance transforms into wisdom. So should we try this together again? we will practice breathing meditation again. So please, everybody, keep your spine loosely straight. And the first important is what we call mind and the body together. We need to bring our mind together with the body. So how to bring mind and body together? Just feel the body. Feel the sensation in the body. So if you want, you can close your eyes and continue to relax muscles in the body, and especially feel the grounding sensation of your body on the chair, touching sensation of touching your feet on the ground, and just relax. And now, please to be aware of your breathing. You don't need to do any breathing exercise, more or less natural breathing. But your mind to be aware of your breathing, a glimpse, a glimpse. And while your mind being with your own breathing, there's a lot of thought, emotion, a lot of questions may come. Am I doing right or wrong? Or you might look for peace, calm, joy. All this thought and feeling and emotion, let them come, let them go. But the important is, remember the breathing again and again. Gently open your eyes and relax your mind as it is. Okay, how was it? So did you learn the 3 lifelong skills? Okay, well not okay. All the bala bala yada yada can come and go. But you are not lost with it. You come back to the breathing again. So you already learned awareness, concentration, mindfulness, right? And at the same time, being with the natural, more like natural breathing, and being with the breathing as they are. So that is the beginning of the wisdom. So you learn 3 important skills that you are learning now through the meditation. So you're going to apply this back to your life. And Vipassana is special working with the ignorant So ignorant meaning not seeing the reality as they are, but we have prejudged, preconcept, what we call singularity, permanent, independent. Singularity says, my way is better, my idea better. I have to achieve. I need to achieve number one. What is there for me? What about me? What about me? What about me? This is mantra always there, right? And also that self-esteem sometimes go high, sometimes can go low, become low self-esteem. We blame ourselves, and we feel guilt, shame. We hate ourselves, so up and down. So when I was young, I had panic attacks, and I'm thinking this panic is part of me, almost like something wrong with me. This is me. Me is wrong. I'm broken, hollow. We blame that. The singularity normally does that. And then there's a permanent. Oh, this panic with me forever. I will never get out of this. Then there's independent, which is normally we want to control everything. Everything wants to be in our hand. But the reality, impossible, right? So these three combined together, projecting me, become very sensitive, right? So now what should we do? You cannot fight with that. If you fight with that, then not solid become more solid, right? Now you become more sensitive. But then second choice is we say yes. Follow this idea, follow this belief, then we are become slave of what we call unhealthy sense of self. This is unhealthy, right? So fighting doesn't work. Following doesn't work. What should we do? Let it come, let it go. Look at the nature of the reality. So we begin to look nature of reality through the breathing. When you look at the breath, it's changing. It's not permanent. It's not single. So many causes and conditions, right? And it's interdependent. It doesn't have single entity. Not just breathing, your body, your feeling, your emotion, the outer environment, entire universe is changing. When your breathing is changing, at the same time, entire universe is changing. But they are changing with the cause and condition, so many pieces. And they are connecting with each other. All of us connecting with each other. So interdependent. So by perceiving that, then singularity, permanent, independent, transform. Ignorant become wisdom. Poison become medicine. Obstacle become opportunity. Suffering may become happiness. So that is the secret of our own mind and the secret of these practices. Finish. Summarized already. So now we can have some few questions. I think you can ask questions loudly in German or in English. We try in Tibetan. We will try to listen. Also,
wenn es Fragen gibt, dann könnt ihr direkt auf Englisch oder Deutsch oder auch Tibetisch stellen.
Just one.
So, when do you recommend to practice shamatha
When to practice shamatha and vipassana, first, Tambu Shine Mongolwe, Fadu Mongolwes, I become translator. Tambu Shine Mongolwe, Shine Mongolwe, and it is Jela, Dawa, Na, Jela, and Tambu Mongolwe.
Also die Frage war, soll man zuerst Shamatha oder zuerst Vipassana praktizieren und man fängt mit Shamatha-Meditation an und dann irgendwann geht man zu Vipassana über. Gibt es noch eine Frage?
And then you got the layer. Then it's wash away. The Shatan gets all done, the oars, the monkey get one as the tornos. And I give it, I am a lot of those, not a checkers.
Also die Frage ist, dass Rinpoche davon gesprochen hat, wenn man den Berg sieht, dann ist man nicht im Berg. Aber im Familienleben zum Beispiel wird man dann verärgert der Familienmitglieder gegenüber und manchmal bricht man halt einfach aus und fängt an zu schimpfen oder zu schreien. Was kann man da tun?
Ja.
Das ist eine sehr, sehr gute Frage.
Gott Dambo kommt ja durch Kartünen, ja. Denn da hast du ja mal. Kartünen, da not perfect.
Also am Anfang, wenn wir praktizieren, kann es nicht perfekt sein.
Kommt es ja denn Tama, die kommt kein Go. Mutene Jatu mal. Die Tambunni kommt die Jat. Ane kommt man nicht ane. Nonsul me bei mir mit Jana, Dausum Sitzerna, Sanje kommt Sarah.
Also am Anfang ist es so, dass wir ein bisschen meditieren können und die Effekte umsetzen können, aber wenn wir das sozusagen kontinuierlich über Monate hinweg, ohne irgendeinen Fehler zu machen, umsetzen könnten, dann wären wir in 4 Monaten schon Buddha. Das ist unmöglich. Das heißt, wir werden Fehler machen, wir werden scheitern.
You can speak Germany? No. So that's normal, actually. Everybody failure is the mother of success. So don't worry about it. If you become continually successful, anger transforms into wisdom, compassion, wisdom, then within a few months later you will become Buddha. So that is impossible. Okay, so now, also the next Samchai.
Und jetzt beenden wir die Unterweisung für heute Morgen.
아니, 따뜻하네. 제가 봐. 대박 두지체. 아니, 달래가지고. 뭐하다. 만원 제이. 또 어때? 그냥 그 용서 깨네. 용서 깨는 친구 그것이 잘 돼봐. 아니, 리메이크 계속 남아는 그것이 잘 돼봐. 그것이 잘 되는 나이.
Wir werden jetzt zum Abschluss der Unterweisung den Verdienst widmen und vor allem dem langen Leben von die Gaudinger, von seiner Heiligkeit in Dalai Lama widmen.
네, 장불리는 대상 망주 네, 당근에 그렇게 요한만 보여도 무슨 시와.
Und dann haben wir derzeit auf der Welt ganz viele Probleme, ganz viele Konflikte, Kriege, viele Dinge auf der Welt, auch in der Umwelt verändern sich und dass sich das alles gefühlt.
아니, 나다 예살라야, 아니 로가 방신주는지 여기 동달라야, 아니 매일 수박하는 중앙 여기와 예사를 줬어. 아니 고난 게 쌤, 고난 게 많은 데서 붙어봐.
Wie muss man
여기 로가라는 sensu는 저기 로가 그런데 고난 게 사도네.
Und neulich hat sich anscheinend auch ein Tibeter selbstverbrannt als Protest oder als Zeichen für den Frieden und dass seine Wünsche dadurch erfüllt werden.
아니 다둑 선제탐 세계 근데 말하는 레벨 잠바 셰라 잠바의 인제데 운동도
Und dann, dass alle Wesen auf der Welt die innewohnenden Qualitäten von Gewahrsein, Weisheit, Liebe und Mitgefühl erkennen und entdecken mögen.
운도 상고 대양 대신 대다 큰지 제수 개와 대다 암시라도 장주 순주 마지에 관한 개와 양 공리 공도 대화쇼 덩기션
The light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go.